The number one high school prospect in the nation. Fuck, you little ass bitch. You fucking ass bitch. Fucking fucking kill. Ass. Fuck, 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 bitch. Fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah, fuck, bitch. Fuck, fucking bitch. Awesome. Bitch. We fucking. Yes, yes, fuck. You little stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you, bitch. Fucking, fucking, give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Give a fuck, bitch. Fucking fuck, right? Fuck, fuck, right? It's the fucking niggas, murder, niggas, bitch, shit, well, nigga, what? Niggas, niggas, yeah, fucking bitch. You little stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you, bitch. Fucking, give, just give a fuck, give a fuck, give a fuck, bitch. give a fuck about right? What to do? Don't give a fuck about shit. Fuck, 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 bitch. Fuck a
Well, hello. 52 people, not shabby. I'll tell you what, I want to give a thanks out to the person that covered my diamond art painting. I'll tell you what, the numbers speak for themselves. And yes, I do pay attention to them. Ain't too shabby covering some diamond art and bringing in about 700 people. Speaking of 700 people, if you guys could drop the link for Becky G, please. She covered something real good last night. I didn't realize she doesn't typically drop the link. And I was kind of in trouble last night for certain things. But if you guys could drop her link, please, and go catch the replay. Let's get her up to 1K viewers or views. Because I fully believe if I'm cool with somebody, I want to boost other people's channels. That's how I want to do it. And, you know, basically, I will be covering the Daryl Sheets story, the person who passed from Storage Wars. I actually am going to try to get a hold of Michael and see what he thinks of it. But here's the thing. I don't think that anybody should have to live their life in fear and be scared of a repeat of something that happened to me because, you know, up until I went to jail, pretty much my past speaks for itself, not the greatest, but you know, I was a mom and I may not have been the best mom, but I kind of went from PTO mom to TPO mom. And you know, facts are facts, and I guess I'm just going to have to ignore things and just prove things to people that I know care about me and learn how to ignore. But in certain situations, like here's the thing, I've known Brenda for 6 years. I've known Sylvia for 6 years. I've known Brenna for 6 years. And these are women that I hold near and dear to my heart. And now we've got Carrie, we've got Miss Liability. And, you know, people like Brooke, I've known from my IG, you know, and we've had some really good memories. And, you know, we have a lot of new people coming to the community. And this has become kind of a clusterfuck, you know, because due to certain people, you know, like Jules, you know, she's kind of mixed things together, you know, and well, I guess, and here's the thing. You know, I've called cops. I've done stupid shit in the past, even when I got out and things like that. I wasn't really medicated. There was definitely not an excuse for it. But, you know, when I feel like I'm scared and I get to the point that I'm paranoid, maybe I don't make the best decisions. And there are a lot of people that I talk to online. I went into this thinking, you know, Clint and Tracy were together, and it was like I didn't want to be known as the mistress. I didn't want that. I took a chance on somebody. And looking back at it 6 years later, even all the abuse videos and my family being affected, and you know, I'm not that person anymore. I mean, honestly, if I feel like I don't feel the anger that I did before, even when I first got out. And to be honest with you, I have, and I want to apologize to my husband. I'm dealing with things that have happened, and I'm dealing with this in therapy because I don't want to hold things to him like, oh, okay, I'm so mad about the recordings and stuff like that. And but I love him. I love my husband very much. I when people say it's a survival thing, it's not about a survival thing, about where I'll go or anything like that. It's a survival thing because that's your heart. That's your other person. And because I dealt with some really uncle person, you know, and that's maybe why I was with so many guys because I thought that I thought maybe putting out would make them into a relationship person. And when I just love Clinton so much, I really do, and I love his mom, and I don't take things for granted like I used to. And I'm sincerely sorry for like making up the shit like with the 13-year-old and saying things because I was so fucking mad at him because I've never felt like it was just me in that relationship. And because of that, you heard the videos, You heard things that I had said, and I'm very ashamed for that. I'm very ashamed that the way the apartment was. I'm very ashamed the way that I didn't accept help from my friends, like my internal friends, like Brenda or Jane or even Cheryl, because they knew after Big P passed away that I was starting to like decline. So when Clint and I split up, if I had been thinking logically, what I would have done, because I would have stayed there. I would have exercised my squatter rights. I would have gotten up off my ass, cleaned up all the fucking poop on the carpet, cleaned up everything. And that's what I would have done. But when you're not thinking like that, then there comes the dancing in the videos and I guess my titty popping out. And I'm very, very, very sorry to my loved ones and people that I really care about because I feel horrible about it. And like I said, the nights are long and the holidays suck. But I'm a human being at the end of the day, like everybody else. And I've told a lot of fucking lies. I've said a lot of things. There was no excuse for it, period. But what I am going to do is I'm going to set boundaries in my life, healthy boundaries for myself, healthy boundaries for my friends. So, right. It's time for people to start loving themselves. And this is a community that is not a community anymore. This is right. This isn't about your team, my team. And if it is about your team, my team, then I pick the team that of people that support me good and bad and people that call me out on stuff. That's the team that I want to be a part of. I don't want to be a part of Jules. I don't want to be a part of Maria. I don't want to be a part of any of that. I don't want to be a part of them anymore. How do we believe anything you say? You don't have to. You don't have to, because I know a lot of people that do come in are probably friends of mine that I had before and I hurt them. You don't have to believe me. Stay tuned. That's all I can say. So I apologize to Deadly. Um, and I will not be going back over there. I know my past with that hasn't been that great, but I'm not going to go back over there because I'm not going to be surrounded by somebody that actually reminds me of somebody really close in my life. I thought he and I had I thought I could take care of him. For him to get mad about the picture that was put up, how is that any different than AC posting me? How is that any different than Deadly posting my pictures? I gave him the pictures to give to Brittany. There's nothing else I can say about it. Now, if I need to explain that to my husband or anybody in my family, I will do that. That is between me and them. If I am not contacting your family, then stay the hell away from mine. That's all I have to say. Now, see, here's the thing with you, Deadly. You don't want people to call you a diddler. You don't want people, that's fine, Sarah. Like I said, you don't have to, like I said, stay tuned or don't. I'm an adult. I'm responsible for myself at the end of the day. Thanks, Sylvia, for the $20. I appreciate it, honey. He does disrespect me, and I thought I could save him. I thought I could do that shit with my mom. And when you deal with somebody that, chooses, I just, yes, he did threaten to do that. When somebody says no and somebody says, leave me alone, and they don't want anything to do with you, which I've said to AC many of times, and he continues to go up and he sits there and you can tell he's going into the Discord. You can see, I mean, for him to fat shame my friend, Brenda did nothing to him. And the only person who started calling Brenda Big Booty Brenda, Jules. Yeah, AC came because of me. Why'd he stay? What you did was you violated my friend. Just the same thing where Jules pulled freaking Brenda's Facebook and made comments about Brenda's grandchild, but that's not okay? Okay, cool. So yeah, I made a rash decision, not any different than you sending me somebody's boob pics, Dudley. That was a year ago, bro. I don't know whose boobs it is. I don't give a shit. He blames a lot of shit on Maria. He's a lot of people behind the scenes. I was a little nervous about Jasmine. He talks to Jasmine. When whispers? I was joking. I love you, and I hope that you and I can continue a friendship that is between you and I. Dudley's posted a lot of things about me. Dudley has said a lot of disrespectful things to a lot of people, and what AC did to Brenda was wrong. When whispers, and I love you. You are welcome in here whenever you want. I'm sure he's going to tell you not to come in here. I love you. I want you to know that. And I know that you care about him, but you can't save him either, when whispers. But what I would like, honey, is for you and I to continue a friendship, and you can contact me anytime you want. And I love you. And I think that you're wonderful and you've been there for me a lot. And I hope that we can continue a friendship. It was a mistake and I feel bad about it. I was mad because AC was very disrespectful to Brenda. He posted her. How would he have gotten the pictures? She does call him out. And Brenda got dragged because you said you called her for backup. Brenda didn't deserve it. Brenda is my best friend. I'm sorry, When Whispers, but here's the thing. Brenda, Tisda, Brenna, and Sylvia are a package deal with me. That's how it is. I understand. Everybody knows that. I've known my girls for a very long time. We have been through a lot. We've been through a lot. And that will never change. And I really don't appreciate the things that Dudley says about Brenna. Brenna doesn't deserve it. I think a lot of what he does is because he's drunk. I think a lot of what he's doing, I don't know. There's not really anything else to say. But Dudley, I'm going to tell you this. You have a lot of information on people. And when you get mad and you get drunk, you just throw everybody's stuff out there. Nobody can trust you. You put my phone number in the Discord. You put the elephant trunk in the Discord. So how are you going to get mad and call out Berlinetta and say, I may get you for revenge porn? Dudley, you are the king of it. Get some help. Because at one time, Dudley, you're not going to have anybody. Nobody. So I'm walking away, bro. I have to for my own mental health. And I'm not going to bring up the stuff we've talked about with William. I'm not. But you might maybe need to think about who the hell's on your panel too. Because William isn't a good person. He's told me to off myself many of times, as you have. Same thing with you, Kira. I thought that she was a friend. When I got out, I didn't really have anybody. I met Kira through IG. Yep. I trusted you. You don't have any secrets on me. You have nothing on me, Kira. Nothing. I gave you personal information because I didn't have any friends. So yeah, I put you down as an emergency contact. And Amber too. But Amber I've known for 6 years, and this was back in the day. But you, Kira, you are a true fucking psycho between you and Whitney. I do not want any more threats from you guys. Kira, I'm telling you to stop it. You have docs Berlinetta. You have docs Deadly. You have a drinking problem. You have an alcohol problem. You are the one that made the comment about your dad. You did. I have nothing bad to say about your mother. Never have, never will. And you know what, Dudley? She ain't doing you any favors because she has told a lot about you. You're a big girl, Kira, and you can do a lot of things when you get mad at people. You have told me to off myself. You have threatened me multiple times. Leave me alone. I mean it. And I'm letting you guys know, Kira does some real life shit. She will reach out to people. She is all up in Whitney's bullshit. I'm getting it from Whitney too. Nobody should have to live their life in fear of getting in trouble or ending up in a freaking a sane asylum. And Whitney, I'm going to have to block your channel too. You, ma'am, should not be mentioning anybody's kids. You should not anything because your channel doesn't exist because of your best friend, Kira. You need help. A lot of it, Kira. A lot of it. I don't want anybody coming to me saying anything about I'm going to do something to myself. Do not come to me about it anymore. Do not use your S attempts and put it on me. That is the only reason I brought and gave Muggsy those screenshots because Kira was putting it on me and threatening to take her life because of Muggsy. That is what she said. You ain't got shit over me except my medical stuff that I gave to you. And I'm telling you, Kira, you need to quit and you need to get some help because what little I care about you, no, I really don't care about you. Ashley, you faked your death and you threatened me. I think that's enough. And Whitney, I don't know what to tell about you. If you like Whitney, I can't. Titney. Anyway, I think I've said pretty much everything. Let me get back to Lisa, what Lisa had said. Okay, so the way that I met AC, if you guys remember Frank, who I was cool with, Frank had sent Jules a cease and desist. And Jules, if you're listening, Kira is the one who gave your name to Frank. You listening, Jules? Kira is the one who gave your name to Frank in Discord. Jules, she is the one who gave your name and address. Remember that, not me. Anyway, he sent it. I told him not to send it. Jules made a big stink about it. But here's the thing. Jules already didn't like Frank. So when Frank was up on that panel and AC and them were like dogpiling on him, Jules had already known who Frank was. So AC, I mean, didn't. Yeah, she is. She is the crazy like a Foxy account sitting there talking about, I'm going to email people. Kira, you need to really quit. When people talked about, and I had nothing to do with Adult Protective Services, Kira, but the way that you act and the things that you've told me, I mean, I'm sorry, you need help. You hold things over people's heads when they don't want anything to do with you. You have no right to talk about anybody's parenting or anything like that, Kira. I never knew what a psycho you were. I never knew. And all I wanted to do was just be friends with you. And I thought, I don't know. But I'll tell you what. No, karma. Karma, and here's the thing. How are we supposed to have any decent relationship when you go, oh, I'm going to post it? Why can't people just talk about things and not post everything, Karma? Now quit it. I like you. I've got a very soft spot for you. And to be honest with you, Deadly doesn't like you. I got a lot of shit and I took it out on you. So I'm sorry. But, you know, if you have a problem with somebody, don't post that shit. Look at what it's done to me. William's disgusting. William is real disgusting. If any three of you think that the other one likes the other one, you are far more deluded than I thought. And if you guys think that B or Maria or any of them have respect for y'all and they're not using you to do the devil's work, then Maria and Jules are a hell of a lot more freaking smart than I ever thought. I don't know what I bring to the table. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, William's disgusting. Was very, very nice to the guy. I tried to be cool with him. You can't be cool with him. Deli, keep your eye open with him, though. He is deliberately trashing you, buddy. Mm-hmm. But Dudley, I'm going to tell you this. If people are going to say I shouldn't be trusted, hey, just don't threaten me with real life shit. It's very, very easy. You know, you want to trash me online, go ahead and do it. If your go-to is to put out text, Dudley, go ahead and do it. I don't care. Because after today, I ain't got shit to say about you. Don't you ever threaten to have me swatted. Kira, don't you ever physically threaten me. Don't you ever tell me to blow my brains out. Don't any of you tell me to go die from cancer. Never again. That's a threat. I don't talk to either any three of you. I don't even threaten any of y'all physically because most of you guys can stomp on my head. Stop it. It's very easy. How to run a fucking daycare. And just know, y'all want to go around trying to ruin channels. Just keep in mind, like I said, Regina George, Mean Girls, Armageddon. Leave me alone and I will leave you all alone. You don't talk about me, I won't talk about you, and I'll continue to do my diamond art. Jules, if you want to cover the diamond art, by all means. If it's getting you a paycheck, by all means. Cover it, sister. Cover it. Yeah, he threatened to swap me. Kira's threatening to get in contact with my fucking family like a weirdo. Whitney putting threats up and shit too. Y'all three belong together. Maria and Jules are even better than you guys. Mm-hmm. No, there is nothing funny about that. It is. I can't tell you how many times between him, Kira, and William, they told me to off myself. And I keep going back for it. Why? Because I get scared that they're, and Whitney goes, you have so many secrets. No, it's about my freaking docs. It's about my docs. I can't control what any of you guys do or who you reach out to, or you want to act like fucking Brandy and shit. I cannot control what adults do. I can only control myself and what I can say and what I can't. That's it. Period. Okay. I think that's really all I have to say because I was going to do a vertical. I actually, I understand that. But if people are going to get mad at me for, you know, wasting resources and stuff, then you guys need to quit that shit as well. Don't because I really don't want to have to contact and say, hey, I got these weird ass people, and then let my doctors know, like, hey, this crazy bitch I gave my freaking information to. I just, yeah. I don't want anybody getting arrested. I don't want anybody going to anybody's house. I don't want anything like that. Kira, I never said anything about you roughing your mother up. Do I question it? Probably, because you told me that she had a stroke. You said that. I never said anything about your dad doing anything to you. That was you. You said that. You said Deadly said that, but it came out of your mouth. Exactly. Whitney, you too. I don't know what the laws are over in Canada, but I'm telling you what, you need to get your nose out of my business too, Titney. I'm a horrible person. Get over it. I've been called worse. Puta. Who calls me a puta? Try again, Maria. Puta. You're another one. No, they don't. The problem is if you swat somebody, I guess you'd say that they're like insane or they want to do something. So cops can all come to your house and do like some set it off shit. Deadly, you're really, really lucky. You're lucky to be blessed. Right, Lizzie? Done this shit with Maria for years. Nobody should be scared of somebody putting stuff out. I know. I trusted Kira. I thought she was a really good friend. We talked all the frickin' time. I can't even blame Deadly on the way that she's acted because this is something she's done. Yeah, she needs to disappear. Not like that. Sometimes you just got to care about somebody from afar. And Deadly talks to Jasmine. That's another one he talks to. And he says she's got doxes on people and shit. I just don't want no part of it. That's it. Very easy. So let's, I got a vertical later on tonight. Going to make some popcorn. I'm not really sure everything that I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. Here's DUI Glenn. Hey, Barry, my cocketer. I got a good life. If I want one. And that's what I want to do. Really fallen off the wagon and kind of brought people down with me. And I don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. No, to be honest with you, Cooch. Oh, your name is Glenn. Can we get the docs out of here, please? I'll go ahead and get it out. You are blocked. You will never be allowed in my room again. No, that's okay. You don't deserve that. I even kick out Maria's doxes, even though I know that they send them in. I know. I have her personal info. I wouldn't go around doing shit like that. I wouldn't do that to her. She calls Deadly the boy to her mom. I mean, that's her words, not mine. But I mean, it is what it is. The only thing that I can do at the end of the day is do me. I know. Just got pissed off. It's okay for him to call you Glenn, right? Hey, can we get a screenshot of this? Yeah, sue me. Can't get blood from a turnip and can't get a matching shoe for your shoe. William, you're going to be the demise of Deadly. I don't think you guys do not like each other. He was so mad when you went up as the Ku Klux Klan person. William, you are a lost cause, bro. Never, ever, ever come in my room again. Deadly's going to find out how you are. Okay, so, I got the vertical later. Let's just get back to having fun. 106 people. Can we go ahead and get a like? Start having fun in the community again. Start kicking ass and taking names. Stop judging people for their past and everything like that. Let's all start from they want to rag on us, rag back. Just don't do the stupid shit. Very easy. Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh, yes. Jen, Brooke, Kendra, and Amzie. Yes, we need to. We need to do a Set It Off sequel. Amzie needs to be, Amzie, do you want to be Queen Latifah? So Terry Time has a live tomorrow if you guys want to go to it. I know a lot of people, she's very controversial, but she will be going live tomorrow. I have no idea about what. So, yes, Cooch, I need to know what to do with this. They do. I don't know which, I mean, they're a match in heaven, I guess. I did love that movie. Remember when they sat there and they were like, that's when they hid the money. They were at, God, what was that guy's name? Gosh. Who was the guy that they worked for at the cleaning company? You never liked me? Oh, okay. Oh, no, well, get on out of here, girl. I know that's you. You need to quit that bad behavior up on panel. That's a little gross, girl. What was the guy's name on Set It Off when they went up there and they sat down and they're like, they were acting like they were with the mob and they were going to go hit up, what was it, Kensington Bank or something like that? Okay, cool. Well, you and Kendra were talking about the ones where they change polish with the heat, right? Sorry, I'm putting makeup on, guys. You want me to put makeup on, believe me. It'll take 20. Oh, are you talking about Maria? Maria, you need to quit. And, you know, sweetheart, here's the thing. If you are married, why are you talking about other people being in men's inboxes? Because you are all up. Maria, seriously. God, what is wrong with you? Leave people alone, Maria. I don't think she works at the nut house. I think she escaped from it. God, are you not dealing well with the fact that your friends don't want to mess with you anymore since you went to the hive? Stop it, Maria. God. Are you talking about Maria or who? Well, Maria, leave people alone anyway if it isn't you. Idiot. I'm trying to put my freaking makeup on. So what's the temp around you guys? I went out and I took Mia for a walk today. And oh my God, it was freaking hot as hell. It was hot as hell. Oh, and by the way, I heard Berlinetta say an anteater. What the hell do you guys mean when you say an anteater? I know about an elephant trunk. What the hell is an anteater? Why you guys say anteater? And when I ask questions, I'm asking them, and I know it's dumb. What the hell is she talking about, an anteater? What is an anteater? Thanks, Hellbelly, for coming in. Hit the like button. Why you all keep saying anteater? Elephant seems more fitting for that. What the hell is an anteater? And where is Pippi when I need her? Oh. Huh. I've never ran into one of those before. Interesting. Interesting. An anteater. Huh. Sylvia, do you know about them anteaters? I've never heard my girls ever bring it up. Sarah, you ever heard of an anteater? An anteater. Who's got an ant? I don't want to know who's got an ant. Can't you go to the doctor and get that taken care of? Because it's not really the person's fault, right? It's the parents that. Can't you go and to your doctor and be like, hey, clippy, clippy? Oh. See, I told you me and him don't roll like that. I told you guys. Nothing romantical ever. Huh. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, they eat ants. Well, that's not the ants we were talking about. Hi, Just Me. Seeing an anteater leave? Oh my God. Huh. Why do I feel like my huh. Whew. Anteater. Oh, you're going to a party later? Black tie event, shall I ask? Anteater. You know, I would ask my husband, but I think that would freaking open up a lot of doors. Well, I mean, that's good. Huh. Well, I can see why you don't leave the house very often. Well, I mean, that's on him. I mean, I don't have to. Well, so, Cooch, what about that nail polish thing? Oh my goodness. Hey, Pee-Pee. Oh God. Well. You know, very rarely do I ever have not a lot of words to say, but today I've heard it all. I've heard it all. I've heard it all. Oh, Google it. Okay. Well, let's see what it's about. All right. Is this an Urban Dictionary kind of thing, or is this like we can Google it? Let's see what it's about. And this isn't against you, sir. I just found out. I've never seen it. Urban Dictionary. Anteater. Huh. Again, this chat is for entertainment purposes only, and everything's based on my own opinion. Okay, cool. Hey, Pee-Pee. All right. It is an uncircumcised penis. The term is commonly used as slang for an uncircumcised penis, often referring to the appearance of foursome skin. A man with an uncircumcised penis is used to describe a man who is uncircumcised. In some contexts, particularly in the G word, it can refer to an erect penis. Well, I mean, I've been told by Jules I have one too. Maybe I deal with this. Maybe I'm talking about myself. Hey, Chroma Reels, what's up? We're in here talking about penis and semen. Well, that was interesting. Whew. Okay. Oh, the stuff that gets brought to this channel. Do you think they're mad? How you doing, girlfriend? Hey, let me ask you this, Krama. Could you make me an intro if I paid you for it? Like, I want a cool intro, like, don't mess with my channel. And if you want to cover my diamond art, you do it at your own expense. Go ahead and hit the like button. Like, I want a gangster, like, live. Like, I want a good one. I need an intro. Okay, so I do have a question, Cooch, now that you're in here. I found a phone jack downstairs in the basement, right? So would that be easier to take the computer and stuff down to the basement if there's a phone jack? Do I know your email? I do not. Do you feel comfortable? Do you, well, my email is gentler100@gmail. I've already said it like before, so I'm not doxing it except myself. So if you want to, you can email me. It's G as in goat, ENLER 100. Oh, quit it. Oh, quit it. Oh, quit it. Well, then keep it in the YouTube streets. It's very easy. Keep it in the YouTube streets. Don't talk about other people being in men's inboxes when you guys are in there. Very easy. No, not with Spectrum. I'm not through Spectrum anymore, honey. I finished watching your live from yesterday, Cooch. I had to get sleep last night, but it was awesome. Watched AMZ's too. Yes, I did want to cover AMZ's or yours on a members if you guys are cool with it. If you're cool with it. Support channels that are going to support you. Ice them out. Go to people's channels that support you. Go in, watch they will really appreciate it. Boost other people's channels. Don't do it the way that the other ladies do it. Go in and my mods can drop links. Go in, watch their channels, help their algorithm get going and stuff like that. Ice them out. Let's try that. I don't know if it'll work, but let's try it. So I walked Mia today, and it was really, really weird. I started jogging, and I haven't jogged since I was in cross country. Ever. I have not jogged since I was in cross country. Today, it's got to be not smoking the cigarettes. I'm not going to quit doing it. I'll show you guys the 3 that I have. At the end of the day, this is going to reflect off of, people like Jules and AC and stuff like that. It's going to reflect off of what they're doing. And if she wants to cover me doing diamond art, I don't know what else to say. If it makes her feel better. What's a gaming computer? What are you talking about? I've never had. What is a gaming computer, girlfriend? Hold on, let me get Come on, Mama. All right. Well, I just want to get going. Working on a graphic for you. That'd be amazing. I got to start doing thumbprints. I just need to make it a little more professional, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, if you guys could drop Becky G's link, if you could drop Paula's link, if you could drop Brooke's link, you guys know who I like and who I don't like. I like more people than I don't like, to be honest with you, though. Hey, guy who likes drones. Never had one near my window, but I don't want one near it. Are they? I'm proud of Clint. I really, really am. He has been at his company for a very long time. And for him, I just, he could have ended up like his ex-wife did. And God bless her soul. We miss her. We really do. And, I really, it's very hard for somebody. I just really, I'm very proud of Clint. To be sober for 6 years, I think speaks a lot for him. I just started slides and heard her say, make sure you do the lines crooked. Oh, girl, you don't even know. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. So that's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to do it. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. I'll tell you what, Clint's job, anybody that's ever worked there, they really, really, really take care of you. They really, really do. Because of me being sick, I mean, there are just so many things that I didn't realize that the company offers. Like even giving him they are just really, really, really good to him. And I'm just super proud of him for having this job for 3 years. And me and him maybe not have been raised the right way or known all the things. I'm just super proud of him. And I don't want to live my life in fear anymore. And I do. I don't want ever, I just, I, I just want to live. I want to live. Like today, I don't think I even had any pop. I went out, I jogged. I got some sun and it felt good. It felt real good. Felt real good. So I'm going to do what I think I'll do is I'll do a pre-record of Daryl Sheets passing away, and rest in peace to him. He has a son, and if you guys could, his son's name is Brandon. So if you guys could send some silent prayers to his family. Oh, you're drawing now. Do you like shading? I love shading. I used to shade. My mom loved it. A nice little mechanical pencil. It did the best shading ever. I used to love using a mechanical pencil. Those things were so good. So good. So I have to hop, skip, and jump. I need to go pick up some food for myself. And is anybody going live tonight? I do not want to impede on anybody's live. I'm actually wanting to go into other people's lives and support them. Tell Clint you need a gaming laptop and have him pick up a few for you. Keep an eye on the sales. Absolutely. I didn't realize, like, when I wanted to go get some eyeshadow, if you go to Walgreens, their eyeshadow just for one little color was freaking $6. If I go on Amazon, I can get it for like $3. $3. And he always brings home like little things like they gave out some chapstick and stuff like that. And he brings home little chapsticks for me. Like he brought this one home. It's called Lip Balm and it's like peach. Thank you, Chroma Rose. I appreciate it. I think what I'm going to do is because this is the dog's room, technically, I'm going to take all this stuff down to the basement and I'm going to see if maybe I'll get some better connection, or maybe I got to buy some RAM or something like that. I don't know how it is. I don't know. Let me get my husband real quick. I want to see like what perks they have. Hold on. Hey, babe. Yeah. I had some questions about Amazon. They have some questions about No camera. And I think like, okay, so if you work there, also you get, Clint, what are some of the perks about Amazon?
Benefits.
The benefits. Do you mind just while I'm finishing up my makeup? Just because I was telling them about how you brought me home some lip balms and just like little treats and stuff that you get from there. We were talking about like how proud I am of your job and, you know, maintaining sobriety and stuff. So
Been there almost 3.5 years now.
3.5 years. Yeah. You proud of yourself? I'm proud of you.
It's the longest I've kept a job. That's not my parents.
Yeah. So you want to tell them some like what's the stuff like some of the perks you get, like when they do breakfast, like they do extra
like
things for you.
On your birthday month, they will set up a round table to, you know, give you, I don't know, it depends on what they have. Sometimes they have pizza, sometimes they have Chick-fil-A, sometimes they do barbecue places.
That's cool.
They really cater well there. They don't just get like McDonald's.
They're saying congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, they cater there.
Yeah, and it's not just cheap places, you know. It's
Chick-fil-A is definitely not cheap.
Chick-fil-A is like one of the main ones they use, and then they've used, like I said, barbecue places and Italian places.
Miss
And then
Liability
they feed
said
us
hi.
during the Thanksgiving.
They feed you during Thanksgiving.
Yeah, like the day before,
Oh my God.
because we're closed on Thanksgiving. But
Thank you, Cromwell Rose. I appreciate it. They do Thanksgiving. What do they get for Thanksgiving? Just me said, congrats, Clint.
thank you.
I love how you do that. Thank you.
We we also get time off like every week, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And some of like they
Guy who likes strength says that's really cool.
that's yeah. There's just a lot of benefits. You have a lot more freedoms there as compared to most jobs.
Don't they help you out with like shoes and stuff like that?
Every year, you get $110 credit from Zappos to get a pair of work shoes. So you know you don't have to buy them, and you know they're good shoes. They're steel toe tennis shoes. And
Keith said, keep up the great work.
thank you.
Don't they like you get like free gloves, or they don't do that anymore?
Oh yeah,
Like, you get free gloves
and free safety vests if you want. But the safety vests that they give you, they don't have any pockets in them. So I buy my own from Amazon, and they're not that. They're like $15 a piece. But
yeah, tell them. Okay, how do you get like all the lip balms and stuff like that?
those are just things that they put out, like little goodies and sometimes snacks and like hand warmers and toe warmers.
Yeah, they sent you home with a lot of hand warmers. Yeah.
Well, they didn't send me home with them. I just seen they had a whole box of them or bin of them, and I just
That's nice though.
grabbed a few. Yeah.
What's the best thing they ever put out? Because you remember how you brought me that Cinco de Mayo thing? Oh God, he brought me a Cinco de Mayo.
How many shirts have I gotten from there?
I got a VTO shirt.
Well, that one I had made, and but I'm talking about Amazon shirts. Every year we get like at least 2 or 3 shirts.
Yeah.
Like one of them's for Pete, then one of them's for the Amazon Day, and I don't know when it is. I think June or July.
How do people get those pallets of returns?
Pallets of returns. I don't know. I don't work.
Was that for us, or did you ask somebody else that? Oh, another good thing is if you have to take something back, you don't have to. You can go to an actual store to take stuff back from Amazon.
It's one of the places that are designated.
Yep.
By Amazon, but its returns are so easy there, and then much of the time they'll try to bargain with you and say, "Hey, we'll give you credit," you know, and it's much quicker than if we give you your money back. Or if you want to just exchange it, you know, for anything that's the same price, they'll hook you up. In fact, I got a couple of wireless chargers from there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. They work great. I just need to remember where I put them.
They're all right, but it's not what I wanted exactly. So what they did is they gave me they let me keep the chargers, and they refunded me half the money of them, and I used that money to get toward the actual wireless chargers.
Yeah, Keith said work boots cost a fortune. That's what she
well
was.
Over $100.
Well over 100. Okay, look up the videos. People are buying pallets from Amazon and other stores.
Didn't we watch that for a little while? And I just couldn't find any.
Yeah, we wanted to get a box of like stuff that was returned, but we can't find it anywhere because I wanted to unbox it and compare the prices and stuff.
Live,
yeah. You come up with some really good things for the live, though. I'm proud of you. Yeah, me too. Where can we find them? Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe get like a $50 one and just see.
Yeah.
Yes. You want to go get something to eat, honey?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to close in prayer?
No.
You don't want to close in prayer? You're like one of the most.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I pray and I love Jesus,
I know.
Whatever, but I'm just not.
They keep what they want and sell the rest on Facebook Marketplace.
Which may be why you've been seeing some of those deals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kay said, let's Google. Hey, Cousin Kay. Cousin Kay. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in, and I will, is it okay to do a vertical tonight or no? Okay, I can do a vertical tonight. I'm doing this thing. It's called Listen to My Husband. It works, I hear. Anyway, love y'all. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Father God, thank you for our day. Thank you for everything in our day. Please forgive us for the sins that we have committed. Please bless Paint tonight and just me and Kay and Keith and everybody that was nice enough to come in. Protect us with our shields, even people that we do not like. Wish for them to have great lives. And thank you. In our heavenly precious name we pray. Amen. Thanks, everybody. Hit the like.